Okay, pilots, I'm going to see if I can program my Admiral 600 gyro receiver from Motion RC. And what it takes to do this is powering up the receiver, putting a bind plug in it, and then we take another bind plug and we go to the last 3 ports. And instead of putting the bind plug in as usual you turn it long ways. And those first 3 prongs is what you want to stick it on. It's going to look something similar to that. Okay, now we look on the back. If this plane is going to be a normal plane, then you've got some switches up front you got to turn on and off. And then you've got delta wing and detail. So it has all kind of different little settings for each of those wing types. And right here is the little switches right here, the little white dots. They're each marked. The first 3 going from left to right is the wing control switches. The last 3 going from left to right is surface control switches. That's to control the gyro corrections. Now we want to turn J4 on, J5 on, and J6 is going to be left off. Let me turn around this way. Alright, now on the bottom you'll have a little word that says on, so you know that way is on. So we've got to turn number 6 off, and that's the last one. What's stopping me here? And what am I hitting? Them servo leads. Wait a minute, I'm wrong, because all them switches is on off. So I've got to turn 4 and 5 on. That's the reason it wouldn't move. Okay, and there we go. Now we've got some knobs up the top. Some little, you put a small screwdriver in. If you can see the knobs up here at the top, that's where your gain control is at. Now, I like to have power on when I do any kind of gain control changing. Alright, well, I believe I got that done. Now I'm going to put a servo and ailerons and a servo in the elevator just to see and make sure. Now, stability will correct a sudden movement that the radio did not command, but it will move and then go back to neutral as long as the plane's straightened up. But when it's on autopilot, which I call it, the aileron and the elevator makes this move, it stays there. It stays in that position until the plane straightens up. Let's see here. So let's power it up here. And we should be in program mode. Alright, we got a green light and then it turns and kind of flashes red. So that's telling me that I'm in plan A, which is just a regular receiver. And I believe it does have stability, you just can't turn it off, but it's just a regular receiver, doesn't have the gyro autopilot on. Over here at this blue light, we got a button next to it. We push that button, we'll get those lights a blinking. See there? That tells me up there at the green that stays solid. When it stays solid, that's telling me that that's just a regular receiver with stability. That's plan A. Let's see, I'm gonna set it down here. Can't get a hold of it. That thing's way down in there. Okay, now the light stays solid, red and green. I don't know if I can get it up there any closer. Let's see. It's got red and green on. So that's what I'm gonna try for, okay? Because I believe that's the autopilot on and off. And plan C, this is plan B. I call it that because I don't know yet. The plan C is stability on and off. So if I push that button again and get those blinking, then it'll go to plan C. So right now, I just want to bump this. Let's see, wait a minute. Let me do it again here. Let me get that. That's supposed to be advanced mode there when it's green. Let me do that again. I believe I changed it to the other one again. Doggone it. Where is that button at? Yep, that's what I've done. Okay. So I want to push it again. And that's completely on. Now then, I'm going to take the power off. Take this out. Let's see here. Now to check things, you've got to have it hooked up to something here. And since I've already got it set up in the radio, watching Air Marshal Dave show last night, and he got talking about the radio, so I got my radio down. And I was asking him a couple questions there, and we got things done, got the time changed, got my background color changed on setting up a model. Let's see, let's leave that bind plug in. Let's plug it up here.
Binding DSMX 22 milliseconds. Bind complete.
Alright, I want my servos. Alright, now my switch should be up here on switch B. And we should see a change in this light right here. Alright, you see that? Now, see how that servo is moving, but it's not jiggling and going back to center. It's staying wherever I'm moving it to. See? Now, if it was just stabilized, it'd do that right there, and then go back to center. But this is just staying in motion. So I got my gyro on. Now it's nothing. It's not even stability. See? So it's gyro on or it's gyro off for me. Okay. Wonder why that servo's not working. Why is my servo not working? And my polarity is correct. My free wing servo is not working. Well, that was my ailerons. I'm the elevator. Oh, I guess because I wasn't, yeah, there we go. I wasn't moving the gyro up in that direction. I was just turning it sideways, see there? Okay, pilots, let's put it in the Stuka. Let's put it in the Stuka. It's time to go to the Stuka. Already bound up, already programmed, all ready to go. I'm stoked. I got some two-sided tape here. Stick it down. In the front of the wing, you know, it's got a little tongue lock there where you stick the wing in, move it forward or into a little channel. So I locked it in and I put my 2 screws I did have in the back to hold the wing on. I think I got everything set up. Hold on again. Now, here we go. Let me go ahead and turn this off before it starts hollering. It'll start hollering until there ain't no action. Ain't got no action going on here, no action. Alright. Bomb drop. Bomb. I got a bomb. Okay. I'm putting that in channel. Let's see here. What did I do? I put it on 7. So that's the bind plug. And I think I've even went ahead and got that programmed in. What we got here? Channel 4. Let me get that out of the nest there for a second. And I know this one's channel 2. There's channel 3. That's the throttle. I need that one. That's next. Ailerons right here on a Y. Now we're looking for the elevator. Elevator. I don't know how long it's been, pilot, since this thing's even been plugged, had power to it, I don't know. We're fixing to find out. If it works. Okay, now, we've got flaps, pilots, we got flaps. We got flaps, 4 servos operating flaps. So I'm gonna put that in my flaps channel, which is channel 6. And what I've got to do, pilots, since I've put my bomb drop in channel 7, and I've got marked 6 on it, but we'll have to check out and see which one it is. Because I know that I put my gear on channel 5. But I've got a sound system coming, and I need a channel for that. Okay, actually I need 2 channels. So what I might be doing, the bomb drop, and the sound system, the actual power to the sound system could be Y harnessed in, okay? And I can put the siren on to channel 6 and hit it and have that on a separate channel. That way my bomb drop would still work, but I would have a power going through to the sound system too. And but I'm not certain that this is going to work, but that's what I'm going to try to do. I've also got LEDs. I've got LEDs into the bomb drop right now, so I'd have to wire those into something else or something. So for right now, I'm thinking I got everything hooked up. The bomb drop should be on channel or switch A, but we're gonna see. Let me turn it on and look and make sure first. We're just gonna pile this in right here, right now, pilots. Just piling it in, piling it in, piling it in. Get in there, get in there. Okay, turn the radio back on. Oh, I gotta hold that thing. Alright, let me go to, I know flaps is on D. I'll have to go into system setup. Look at channel assignment. Channel 7 is A. Okay, there we go. There we go. In black and white with orange backing. Yes. And I can tell what letter I'm on when I'm naming the model. For crying out loud. Such an expensive radio. Uh-oh. Well, that's not supposed to do that. I got to put that up on top. Okay, that battery's got to go down into the hole. Down goes Frazier. Down goes Frazier. Okay, because the ESC sits right on top of your battery, pilots. I mean, right on top of it. And then plus you've got to maneuver wires around because your tongue of your cockpit's got to go in this little hole too. All right, now let's flop this around here. Flop it around like a fish. I know it's probably going. Let me see what my uh-oh, I better not do that. I better at least put my receiver in the direction it's supposed to be in. That would help, yeah. I'll stick it down in just a second when I make sure that everything's right. I don't have to unplug everything again. All right, flaps is up, coming down. All right, I got to reverse my flaps back. Dadgummit. Well, I got wrote down on that sheet of paper that you got to reverse the flaps. Got to reverse the flaps. Why isn't the flaps not need reversing on this one? Got some adjusting to do. I knew I would though, but that's cool. All right, let me check. I didn't snap them. I just kind of put them in the hole there to hold them so I could see. Now that's a whole lot up, but both of them is at least even. So just, you know, little manual adjusting. All right, let's go ailerons. Ooh, there's a little bit too much travel on that one. I bet that's why that hinge popped out. All right, now that's a good example. That's a good example. Okay, pilots, what I like to do sometimes, since I've got this 10-channel radio, I've done this to a couple more of my aircraft. Okay, let's give it some aileron, or you can see it. Let's see here. Yeah, you can see it there if I can hold the radio and do this at the same time. All right, let's see if you can see that there. Well, what happened to my voice control? Oh, well, no wonder I'm not in the main screen. Let's see what's going on here. Well, it's supposed to have voice command on them. Well, I'll have to go in and check that. I had it working earlier. Huh. Well, let's see. Yeah, that's not even telling me throttle cut, so what have I done here? Well, I've done something there. But anyway, I don't want to hit that throttle, that's for sure. Let me cut that off. I think I got that on. Let me turn it upside down here, because I know the flaps work. I ain't worried about I got rudder. Got rudder. Got steerable wheel up underneath there. Alright. Back it up here a little bit. My pilots, on my other Stuka, I put another, well, you can't see it because it's in the way. Okay. Okay, I see how it is. Oh goodness. It's not really gonna work good on the stand here. But as you can see, it's only got one landing light over. See the landing light on it over there? On my other one, I got to put one over here. But see, since this is an earlier model, I'm going to just leave it like that. I'm not going to worry about putting an extra light on it. And I'm going to hit a switch. It's going to start the siren. I'm going to put it in a dive as far as the gyro will let it. And there she goes. And then I'm just gonna let go of the stick and let the gyro level it out. And bob and weave from the aircraft. Okay, pilots. I've got her wired up. I got her ready to go. The bomb drop. The desert scheme. The detailed cockpit. A few more adjustments on control surfaces. Can't half see it. Let me see if I can get it far enough forward. I don't know what happened to my voice commands. Okay. Well, we got connection. We got power. Well, there it is, pilots. There's my JU-87 Stuka. I'm out.